W.F. Howe's presents an unabridged recording of Voices from the Hills by Steve Chilton, narrated by Sarah Barron. Foreword. I started fell running as an adult in 2008 and was struck immediately by the warmth and inclusivity of the fell running community. In a midsummer evening race close to home in the Peak District, I experienced for the first time the camaraderie of that shared effort as I followed the line of runners to the summit trig point, and then the adrenaline rush of the fast, scarcely controlled descent across heather and mud to tea and cake at the finish. That day was the start of a new passion, which has brought me intense joy, great satisfaction, and, I believe, a better understanding of who I am and what I'm capable of. I love the humbleness and lack of elitism that fell running entails, and the way in which enjoyment of the hills brings people together, regardless of their differences. When I won the Montaigne Spine Race outright in 2019, setting a course record in the process, the running community was overwhelming in its support. Given the history of female endurance hill runners like Helen Diamantides, they were also probably not as surprised as the media seemed to be. It seems scarcely believable, therefore, that less than 50 years ago, women were not allowed to compete in fell races at all. Facing long-standing tradition and gender expectations, it took a string of passionate and committed women pursuing the pleasure of running in the mountains to change the pervading attitude amongst the running community and the public in general. In this book, Steve Chilton has turned his attention to exploring the stories of those female pioneers, their motivations, experiences, and challenges. Building on his previous books about the history of fell running, Steve combines meticulous research with personal interviews to shine a light on those that paved the way for the gender equality we enjoy today, from the record-breaking champions to those who played a quieter but equally important role behind the scenes. On a personal level, I've often referred to my own fell-running female heroes, including Angela Mudge, Helen Diamantides, and Wendy Dodds, all of whom are covered here. Yet I realise how little I knew about so many others, those who raced before they were allowed to, sending in entries with first-name initials only, and registering with coat hoods pulled up to disguise their female identity, and those who took part in the face of blatant criticism, such as Veronique Marot when she raced around Ennerdale for the first time, resplendent in long-sleeved gloves.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?